Hey there, rockers. And today I'm actually at the hospital for my mom, but it's not bad. It's actually really, really good because she's cancer free. So they're actually running the last test on her to make sure that she, has beat cancer. So to me, this is like wonderful, 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 wonderful news. And this is the third time she's had cancer. So she had breast cancer back in 1980, and she whooped that. Then she had cancer about a year and a half ago, and she beat that. It came back, though. It wasn't a remission thing. She had beaten it, and it came back. And then she's had it this time again. That's why, sometimes I've looked like heck or I haven't uploaded, is because, well, with my own health problem and then really with my mom, it's been just like really, really hard. But she whooped it again. So this gives me cause. This is like my biggest Christmas gift that I could get, is just to have my mom still in my life, at her age. So this is the best and biggest gift that I could get. So I'm trying to think, what do you get a woman who has everything, and there's nothing more precious than having loved ones. So if you are out there and you are struggling with cancer, this is something, just being from a caregiver perspective, I myself haven't had cancer. So I might not be the person to speak to you. However, this is kind of what I had told my mom when we found out the first time. Cancer is a battle. So when you find out, you're gonna have ups and downs. Everybody's like, "Oh, keep a positive attitude." Yeah, that is true, but you're gonna have your excuse me, you're gonna have your ups and downs. And I told my mom, since it's a battle, to choose a weapon. So when she was going through treatments or whatever and didn't feel good, as you were going through treatments, to mentally think of a weapon. And she actually chose a battle axe. And she imagined that battle axe cutting the cancer out. So you may choose a weapon, in your journey as you're going through your treatments, your chemo or your radiation or both, to think, okay, this is the weapon I chose. It could be whatever. I mean, it can be a screwdriver. It can be a butterfly, if that's your weapon of choice. It could be anything on days you don't feel well or whatever, just to kind of meditate and bring to yourself this weapon and just think that is actually battling and beating your cancer. So that's something that's helped not only her, but a lot of other cancer patients and survivors that I have personally spoken with, because I have spoken to and in front of cancer groups and cancer survivors. So it's not just like I just talk the talk, I also walk the walk, because I know how it feels from at least talking to them from their perspective. I don't know how it personally feels, and, for that, in a way, I'm grateful, but just from being around all these wonderful people and getting to know them, getting to hear their stories, they are warriors. And cancer is so prevalent in our society that, if you meet somebody with cancer, don't back away from them. Don't treat them any different. Yeah, they may lose their hair. They may, have a lot of things going on with them. Don't treat them any different. Treat them like you always treated them. But the thing is that I did do was, I'll tell you what, it made me and my mom even closer, because we had a lot of deep talks this time. And there was some like hard truths that I, as her daughter and her caregiver and her care advocate, because I am a care advocate, not just for her, but for other people that I had to face. So, you know, have those deep talks and let their feelings out. You know, this is for the caregivers, not so much the cancer patients, which I love y'all, those who are battling, but you know, you've got to realize that they are battling something. And, you know, it's not just physical, it's mental too, because it does take a toll. And the chemo and the radiation does take a toll. And if you are a caregiver, please talk to them, keep them upbeat. And another thing is, you've also got to take care of yourself. Because if you don't, you're not going to be any good to anybody. So the one thing I would do is, because the way the hospitals are due to COVID, you know, a lot of times you can't go back. The one thing that I did do a lot of is I would actually take myself and I would just go look through the stores while my mom was having treatments, you know, because you can't go back while they're having their treatments. So I would go and look through the stores, do that type of thing, you know, just to ease my mind and just to pay a little bit of attention to myself. Even if you take a long bath, whatever you do, meditate, just something for yourself. Even if you like are in the shower and that's the only time you get, if you just like, if meditation's your thing, prayer's your thing, whatever, even if you have to do it in the shower, just do it, because you have to take time for you. But to all you cancer survivors out there, and to everybody battling cancer, and to all the caregivers out there, know that I am here for you, and you can contact me anytime, because I love to talk, and I will definitely don't mind talking to any of you all at all. But I'm just so tickled to death that my mom is cancer free and that she beat it. And, you know, I just pray that it doesn't come back again. And thank you for joining me today. And, you know, peace out and rock on, y'all.